The ruins whisper. They said no one entered the sunken city after dusk. They called it cursed, whispered tales of fading memories and stolen names, but I needed a specific herb, Moonpetal Bloom, found only within its crumbling walls. I'm Elara, by the way. A herbalist, mostly. And stubbornly independent when it comes to following ancient rules, especially when those rules stand between me and a rare ingredient for a life-saving potion. The ruins loom under the silver light of the twin moons. Jagged towers clawed at the sky, remnants of a civilization swallowed by the sea centuries ago. The air hung heavy with salt and something else, a subtle hum that vibrated in my bones. I'd been warned about the curse. It wasn't violent, not initially. It chipped away at your identity, your memories, until you were just another echo lost within the city's stone embrace. The elders claimed it was a guardian spirit protecting something vital beneath the waves. My lantern cast dancing shadows as I navigated the debris-strewn streets. Each step crunched on broken pottery and pulverized coral. It wasn't long before I spotted them, clusters of moonpetal bloom, glowing with an ethereal luminescence in sheltered alcoves. I started gathering them carefully, placing them in a woven satchel. That's when I heard it, a whisper. Lost, so lost. It seemed to weave from the stones themselves, a chorus of mournful voices. It wasn't threatening, but profoundly sad. I froze, my hand hovering over another bloom. Hello. I called out, feeling foolish even as I spoke. The whispers intensified, swelling around me like a chilling breeze. Remember, remember. A flicker of disorientation struck me. I momentarily forgot why I was there. The herbs, the potion, it felt distant and unimportant. That's when I remembered the countermeasure, a small silver locket my grandmother had given me, inscribed with ancient runes. She'd said it would anchor me to myself should I ever stray too far from my memories. I fumbled for the locket, clutching it tight. The whispers seemed to recoil slightly as the silver warmed against my skin. My mind cleared a little, the purpose of my mission returned with startling clarity. The whispers shifted, becoming more insistent, focused now. Give back. I realized then that the curse wasn't actively malicious, it was mourning. It craved recognition, a connection to the past. The moonpetal bloom weren't just herbs, they were conduits for memories, remnants of the city's inhabitants. My grandmother had mentioned something about this in her journals, that the curse wasn't a punishment but a desperate plea. I stopped gathering the blooms. Instead, I knelt down and addressed the emptiness around me. Who are you? I asked softly. The whispers coalesced into a single voice, clearer now, though still laced with sorrow. We were weavers. Singers. Dreamers, the voice trailed off. I understood then. They weren't guarding something beneath the waves, they were part of it, their essence woven into the city's very fabric, trapped and fading without acknowledgement. Tell me your stories, I said sincerely. Let me remember for you. The whispers responded, a torrent of fragmented memories, laughter echoing through sunlit plazas, the rhythmic clatter of looms, the melodies of ancient songs. I focused on each one, absorbing them as best I could, holding on to the emotions and images. It was exhausting. My head throbbed with the weight of countless lives lived and lost. But as I listened, I noticed something remarkable. The whispers began to soften, their sorrow slowly giving way to a fragile peace. The silver locket pulsed warmly against my chest, grounding me even as I delved into the echoes of the past. Finally, the torrent subsided. A single, clear voice spoke, filled with gratitude instead of despair. Thank you, you have heard us. A faint light emanated from the ruins, growing brighter until it illuminated the entire city in a soft, golden glow. The oppressive atmosphere lifted, replaced by a sense of serenity. The whispers were gone. I gathered just enough Moonpetal Bloom for my potion, no more than necessary. As I turned to leave, I glanced back at the ruins. They seemed different somehow, less desolate, as if touched by a gentle blessing. The curse wasn't broken, it was understood. It had simply needed someone to listen, to acknowledge the memories trapped within those ancient stones. And in doing so, I hadn't just outsmarted a curse, I had returned something precious, dignity and remembrance, to a forgotten people. Stepping back into the moonlight, I felt a profound sense of peace settle over me. The city was silent now, but no longer lonely. It held its secrets close, content in the knowledge that someone remembered. The path home seemed shorter, lighter than before. I knew I would never forget my time within the Sunken City. It had changed me in ways I couldn't yet fully comprehend. I had faced a curse and found not darkness, but echoes of beauty yearning to be heard.